So the next one in line is obviously after the other Malmsteen replica, this Malmsteen replica. Now, I just switched them over, and I have to say this one is much heavier. But then again, no surprise, because I know the type of wood that was used for this one versus the other one. So let's go over the things. Not many things changed on this one, with the exception of the wiring inside. I had quite a wacky wiring, and I wanted to, and also the knobs. I had some kind of like a very special, unique chicken head type of knob for these two, and I had a kill switch here. Not really sure that would be appreciated by other people, and also those things are kind of very rare, so I decided to keep them. Anyway, I wouldn't have gotten my money out of it since it's basically a cheap replica. So what I decided to do was to basically keep them and offer a more normal solution so that people won't be turned down by it. And right now, basically, it's it's a normal configuration. The only thing that's being left here is the coil split, so you can actually turn these into singles. Apart from this, well, like for the other, I'll really miss the scallop feel. And as for the other, I'm having a hard time letting go of it because, well, I have a hard time letting go of all of them, but that's besides the point. Thing is, with this other scallop, which in my opinion, on one hand is better built, I still have some things that I just can't get over in my mind, and I really want to try to basically up the game next time. And some of those things are, for example, just I'm starting to have second thoughts on rosewood in general, or any type of wood that's not maple. Maybe ebony would make an exception, but although originally I used to not like the fact that maple was kind of self-sustaining, as weird as this sounds, I liked the fact that I had to periodically oil and maintain my rosewood fretboards. But to be honest, I kind of grew tired of it. Plus, it kind of always makes you dependent on that kit to always have around you. And if you go anywhere out there, whatever, all of a sudden, on vacation or somewhere, it's hot, it's dry, your fretboard starts acting up, and you need to hydrate it, and you don't have your things with you. Plus, after you hydrate it, it's always like that period of where the oil has to settle in, and then you're a bit greasy no matter how much you remove the excess. It's always kind of like that. Too oily, too dry, and you're constantly going in between them. Whereas with maple, it's not really the case, and it's actually advised to never oil your maple fretboard, obviously. So take heed of that. Especially like if you have a maple with some sort of finish on it, which is most of the times the case. Nothing to worry about. So that aspect is one of the things that kind of starts bothering me. I didn't really like maple many years ago. Like my formative years, I always went with rosewood. Now I'm having second thoughts on that topic. And also something I really hate, the other one doesn't suffer from this, but suffers from the other things that I mentioned. And for this one, this thing right here, near the truss rod, but hole, cavity, whatever adjustment, if it doesn't have that nice ring that we got so accustomed to seeing on initially what was a premium guitar, and now even like Squire's, like the Squire Bullet has it, and so on. So not having that kind of pisses me off, because it makes it look cheap, because again, traditionally we are used to having that look with really cheap guitars, like really, really cheap guitars, the $80 Walmart type of thing, or some weird thing from back in the 80s, when anything that wasn't Fender or whatever was really dirt crap. If it wasn't coming from a renowned brand, it was really crap. Nowadays it's really changed on that side of the game, but still, I mean, it really doesn't take that much to make like a rosewood or walnut or some sort of cap there, which you basically just sand off, whatever. So why don't I do it myself? I just don't want to spend the effort, because this headstock is already lacquered. I don't want to re-lacquer it, because also there's a heavy tint, and when you remove the lacquer, then you'll touch the tint and you'll discolor it, and you'll have to match the tint again. It's a pain in the butt. I don't want to do it. I'm just hopefully my next one, I'll be able to put that thing in. And also I'll probably go for maple from now on, but I'm still not sure. Theoretically, scientifically, technically, maple makes much more sense, and rosewood really doesn't. Anything with really open pores, big open pores, doesn't make sense. That's why I said ebony kind of is there, because it's much more dense and compact. But still, maple is kind of like the default one. It's really so closed in, and doesn't really fluctuate at all. Don't need to rehydrate it every now and then. So really, it's a much better choice technically. Now visually and also sonically, a lot of people will disagree, but I don't really care. Again, remove the strap locks on this one as well, because it didn't make sense. They're quite expensive, and I wouldn't get my money's worth out of them. And plus, not everyone uses them or even likes them, because they're kind of quite bulky. This is more of a traditional look, So that being said, me and my baggy, worn out t-shirt saying bye for now. This was one of the guitars that was, it still is really high quality, probably highest quality. But I need to let go of this sick idea that I need to own and keep owning the things that I built or touched or bought at one point in time, or received or whatever. So that's it for now. Like I said, nothing changed that much, but still, let me know what you guys think. Again, I'm really sorry that it doesn't really, maybe that's a little bit closer to how it is actually in reality. The way you kind of see it right now on video. This orange, really cool beer, whiskey, cognac type orange. But it's really nice. Let me know what you think of it, and just in general about selling this guitar and whatever else comes to your mind. Till next time, we are out. So let's be out.